Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live from Lake Grove headquarters. This is Sports Talk. I am your very own Saad Kamiso with Salman Tahir and our special guest for tonight, Roman Bakare of the MSA NFL MLB Association. Good to have you, Roman.
My pleasure.
Tonight we are going to discuss possibly the game of the century, pitting childhood friends against each other in the rivalry of the ages. We have Team Rose and Ashik's very own Cream Team. What do you think about this matchup, Salman?
I think it's going to be a good match. It's a big rivalry. These kids grew up together, they played together, they practiced together. So let's just get right into it. Let's talk about the stats, let's talk about the facts, player-by-player analysis. I'm going to go ahead, start at the very bottom with Ado.
When you're talking about players like Ado, you really can't talk about him alone. You have to bring in Hasid.
You have to mention Ado and Hasid.
You have to bring them both into the equation because when they're on the court, they truly are the dynamic duo, quite literally, hand in hand.
Literally?
Literally. They're actually holding hands while playing.
Okay.
Hands while playing.
So let's talk about this player I know a little bit. He is aka Mr. All of the Bench.
All of the bench. You know, when people talk about being on the bench, it's not necessarily a bad thing because a player can do just as much on the bench as he is off the bench. For example, he can be instrumental in the rehydration of the players. He can also play a key role in equipment management and all sorts of things, not just sitting on the bench.
That's Einl for you. Let's talk about this A team. Their captain is Ashik Huda. Let's talk about him a little bit. He's coming off a championship year with winning the previous season.
I'm very excited about this story because if they take this would quite possibly be the ideal Cinderella story of the ages.
Indeed. In fact, Ashik had averaged 4 minutes last season.
Ample amount of time.
Wait, 4 minutes. Can you specify, was that per game or per season?
That's a 4-minute average per season.
Ample amount of time for any player to shine.
Okay, let's talk about their big man, Amar.
Amar Morgan, the powerhouse, the wrecking ball, the truly the wrecking ball of the team.
He's got size, he's got speed, he's everywhere on the field, he's their go-to guy.
He's their juggernaut, per se.
He's a good player. Roman, do you have anything to say about him?
Do I? Well, when you talk about Amar Morgan, all top 3 plays that, what is it, Team Rose? Rose? Alright. All top 3 plays that Team Jose uses to win their games seems to revolve around Amar Morgan. So over here, I'm going to try to break down the first play. The point guard, Raheel Mohiuddin, brings up the ball. He drives it in the middle, bringing these guys, this guy, and this guy out the game. Their shooting forward, small forward, comes out over here, and he has an open 3. But nonetheless, Raheel Mohiuddin, despite the open layup, defers it to Amar, indicated by this circle, who takes the shot, and we all know what happens when Amar shoots. Second play that they use to win many a game in their time. Amar comes up over here, point guard comes in, drives through the lane, but then he runs back to the backcourt. Never seen nothing like this. The shooting guard follows suit, so does the power forward. Center forward comes back, goes to this side, then runs back. Then he comes back up into the lane, gives it to Amar, who takes a shot. Third play, and this is the one where I was just blown away, but about what a utility Amar Morgan is to Team Jose. In this particular play, Amar Morgan was actually on the bench, alright? Indicated by such line. The team brings up the ball, the starting 4 and the man replacing Amar. They pass the ball around to each other. Excuse me. Finally, when they get the ball to the corner, he has an open look. This man is out of the game. They pass the ball to Amar out of bounds. Out of bounds, mind you. Amar takes the shot from out of bounds. It goes in, counts for a record-breaking 4 points in one shot. And that's the draw. That's how they made the playoffs. Have you guys seen anything like that?
That's a
Unheard of.
I mean, I love that play so much. I mean, someone had to keep Einl company on the bench.
Speaking of the bench, I believe Cream Team or Dream Team has actually recruited new blood this season.
New blood. In fact, I don't know if I'm reading this right, but Babu is on the team. Someone's kid or someone's little brother.
No, I think he's an actual player on the team.
He's an actual player.
Yes.
Okay. So I was wrong about that a little bit. But at least Adil has someone his size to play with.
Yep.
And let's talk about Talha here.
To be honest,
He's a good player. He's
I
the rest.
don't know where they found him. I've never seen him
He's actually the only one who has a salary.
on the
He
team.
has a salary.
It's interesting. We're looking forward to see his skill set out on the court.
Most definitely. Let's talk about now. Let's go to Team Rose.
Team
Let's
Rose.
talk about them a
Team
little bit.
Rose's story is one that's strung the hearts of many. I'm really excited to see their heart, their dedication, their motivation.
They are the #1 seed.
They really are, and I'd like to see what they bring to this matchup.
They're going to be a tough opponent for the A team,
The cream team.
the Cream team,
The cream team.
the Huda squad.
Huda squad.
Huda squad. Let's go to Roman about this. Roman, how do you feel about Team Rose?
Team Jose? Well, let me ask you guys a
Jose.
question first. On Team Jose, who do you think is the X factor? The phenom, if you will. The Kobe Bryant, the Michael Jordan. Who is that?
Well, that's without a doubt. Awais Maksudi.
Awais Maksud. Awais Maksud. That's the point that I was trying to make. So I think one key play for Team Jose will seal the deal in this championship game. You have the point guard here, shooting guard here, followed by the power forward this side, small forward on this side, and of course, the center in the middle. Awais Maksud, although, let me make it clear, he's capable of playing all 5 positions with ease, including any other position in any other sport. He will probably choose to play the small forward position. When the point guard brings up the ball, he will pass it to the center. Whether he is open or not, he will pass it back out to the shooting guard, who must pass it back out to the power forward, who will drive in. By this time, all the defense should be in disarray. Because with someone like Awais Magdaddy Maksud on the court, all 5 defensive players will gather around him without a doubt, leaving all 4 players open. Despite that, I would say the best decision in this case, give the ball to Maksud. Because we know he plays much better than all y'all on that team. Anyway, he will take the shot, win the game for you, and that's the last we will hear of Team Jose.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The whole season, Awais has been what you call a sleeper. He's clearly the star player. He's the one to watch for this final, for this season.
You know what? I think it's only fair we let Jose Magdaddy Maksud, his actions speak for him. What do you guys think? You think we could check out a few clips? You have time
Yeah,
for that?
let's roll some clips
All
about.
right, let's go some clips while I break down his activity.
Over here we see Team Jose bringing up the ball. He's bringing it up and then he somewhat risky pass, but we all know there's no such thing as a risky pass when you're passing it to Awais Maksud Magdaddy. Let's continue. He fakes it.
Looking for the cutter.
Look, wow, let's just look at that one more time. Look at that pass. Look at the fluidity of the motion. Reminds me of Pistol Pete Maravich. The last time I was this excited about any player was the last time I saw the man, the legend, the Hifz baller, Arif Hussein step onto the basketball court. Situation 3, opposing team has the ball. Maksud comes to the rescue. Look at that double team. There's actually only Awais there, but he's so good of a player that you see 2 people. Situation B, Awais passes, takes a shot.
That shot.
Team Jose gets the rebound. Look at this, Team Jose gives the rebound. Their first instinct is to pass it off to Awais. This is why they've succeeded thus far. Your instinct in the game should always be to pass it to Awais Maksud. When he gets the ball, he renders the defense almost useless. Look at this.
Pick it up.
Up and in. Where is the defense? There is no defense when you're playing Awais Maksud.
Watch me.
Let's look now. Team Jose does not make too many mistakes, but one mistake they do make will be explored here. Team Jose brings the ball up.
Oh, wait.
He steps back and whoa, what was that? What was that? Let's see that again. He comes up. He steps back and he takes the shot, which goes in, but there's something very wrong here. On the corner, Awais Maksud is wide open. We all know the obvious thing to do here is pass it to Awais Maksud. Now just look at this, is just mind-blowing. Look at that running form. Oh my God, let's look at that. It reminds me of Usain Bolt. We can go on for a clip after a clip, but I think it's time to get back to you guys.
That was some impressive basketball playing.
I really like this guy. I think I think he's gonna really shine in this game.
Phenom.
Definitely. All right, let's talk about Team Rose a little bit.
Who else is on the team?
There's AR. He's injury prone. Roman, you have anything to say about that?
Well, J.R. Smith, ever since he was traded from the Nuggets to the Knicks, I said, J.R. Smith.
AR.
A.R. Smith?
AR.
A.R. Smith. Wait, it's
AR Majid.
A.R. Who's A.R. Majid?
He's on the team.
What team?
Rose.
Team Jose?
All right, let's just
Rose.
let's get back into this. Let's just wrap this up with some predictions.
What do you predict about this matchup? This gargantuan game that would set the record for every other game.
Well,
ever.
seeing how Ashik's squad, Team MR, looks pretty stacked. They're coming off a strong win. They had a tough season, but they're doing well. So I think I'm gonna give it to them.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree. Even though Team Rose's AR Majid is injury prone and he's recently come from a pelvic injury, I think that might prove to his advantage actually in taking this away from Team Cream
Right.
Team.
We also have Nagi, the Rock, coming back.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Possible.
There's a possibility we may see the comeback of the Rock Nagi,
Final game, yeah.
parallel to Cream Team's Hasib and Adil dynamic duo.
Roman, what do you say about this game?
Well, these are two teams that I've been following for a long time now, and I know all the players very well. So, and it's not an easy decision at all. I spent many a sleepless night on this, but after much thought, I would have to say that, by one touchdown, Patriots over the New York Giants.
Well, those are the predictions. Thank you for joining us tonight. Live from Lake Road Sports Center. Good night.